This is the 1980 Pearson P40 design flush top deck. There were several of these built on the East Coast, particularly designed for cruising in the Caribbean and Bahamas with a retractable swing keel. Don't see a lot of these up in the Pacific Northwest. They are terrifically designed boats with a super unique feature of this flush deck, along with the retractable keel, which would seem ideal for cruising the inside passage and getting into various fjords. Several upgrades have been made on this boat, including the winches that are newer. Comes with a smaller standard horizon, and the sails were replaced in 2012, along with the shrouds replaced in 2008. Bringing you up aboard on the deck here. Looks like the birds decided to have a little poop party on it, so we'll have to get that washed off. This gives you just a quick view of the sails. They are in gorgeous shape. Seem to hardly have been used. The canvas as well is definitely workable shape. You can see the Dodger canvas starting to show his age. They're about 10 years old, but the glass is in good shape, and certainly it's transparent. You're able to see it. A little closer look at a lot of the running rigging is pretty frayed, and I would say definitely in need of being replaced. So running rigging, I would certainly put that in the replaced category. Comes with these huge hatches here that let a lot of light in down below, which you'll see, as well as Lumar windlass that was installed in 2008. Bringing it around here to the cockpit. Now these P40s, they have a real unique feature where the wheel is set up forward. I am completely unclear why that is. However, it does allow you to use the Dodger here for a roof top for protection, which is fantastic. Here's some of the original features on here. You can see the boat knot meter does work. The depth sounder works-ish. It's not completely set the way it should be. That needs to be in a box with water because it is not a inset depth transducer. It is merely on the inside of the hull there. But these wind points, I don't believe are functional here. This here you'll see the Westerbeek engine has hours around 2,000 hours on here. The engine runs really nice once it gets started. I just tried to start it, and took a little while, telling me that the glow plugs are in need of being changed out. Batteries aren't brand new, but seem to function fine. Older battery charger that does work. However, I don't think it has an automatic shutoff. And this right here is the winch for retracting your keel. Propane storage and aft locker here. Ta-da. And they're actually very well stored. This locker is in great shape and would pass any surveyor. Also, life sling that I'm just bringing inside. Always good to bring those inside during the winter so they don't get all moldy. Let's go inside here. Have a look. This here is the fantastic interior, extremely roomy. On the starboard side here, we've got the galley, twin sink here, got fresh water and salt water as well. Original gas stove, but it works perfectly fine. Super clean. Storage. Refrigeration. Little ice box as well. Sound system. Meant to turn this on. See if we get some tunes there. You got the control panel. Right now I've got the, you see the Webasto's on here. I've got the cabin heat going, which is nice. Get just a little warmth in here. Here is the quarter berth for the captain's quarters, as well as the nav table. It's a cool setup here. It's an older laptop with like Windows 98, so you know there's some upgrade room there, but still cool setup. Love the salon area. You've got these great little reading lofts there, as well as the seating area down below. Retractable tables here that come down. And I believe, do these lift up? Maybe not. These? Oh yeah, and then some storage in the back here. So, super cool design there. This looks like the original upholstery. It's in fantastic shape. And thinking my ad, I might have even put that it looks like you are stepping into a time capsule. Indeed you are. We've got these wonderful port lights, both port and starboard. Big fan of them. And moving on into the V-berth. Super sizable V-berth here. Little settee area on that side there. Reading lights. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Chain locker access as well, right there. A lot of space for storage down here. Shoes. And, of course, the skylight. Let's step into the head. Here, by the way, is the mast. And I think it's worth noting that I had stepped on this boat right after it's rained. I do not see any evidence of water dropping down in here, which is very encouraging to me. Hey. Here we have the head. It's a single head boat. It has electronic flush on there, which is kind of cool, but also a hand water pump. Hot cold with the shower here. The hot water tank, I believe, was put in 2018, so it is newer as well. Handy dandy little shower area here. Storage. Good shape indeed. Well done. The engine is down this part right here. Now it has this part that opens up. As you can see it there. The owner had gone ahead and removed this whole thing for the access. So I'm going to pause and get this opened up for us. This right here is the Westerbeek 38. It has a rebuilt V-drive here. It was rebuilt in the late 90s, but is in terrific shape. As you can see, there's a dripless shaft in here. I'm unclear when it was installed, but also seems to be in fine shape. Transmission and starter, of course, one of the advantages of having these V-drives is you have fantastic fantastic accessibility to the transmission, to the starter, to the coolant, all the pertinent parts there. Although if you need to change the alternator, as this owner did when we first took it out, that is, of course, you're out of luck there. That takes a little bit of bending and jiving. But the great news is that's a brand new alternator, so you are in good shape there. It's unclear how many hours exactly are on this. The timer says about 2,000. The owner thinks a bit more. However, I'm unclear how those numbers work out there. I would say anywhere between 3,000 to 4,000 hours on this engine. It, like I said, it fires up. Once it's fired up, it runs great. However, it's 40 degrees out today. First time I think it's fired up in a couple of weeks or even a month maybe. And it took a couple of tries. But I'm going to go ahead and fire it right up for you. All right, the fact that I said that it took a couple of tries leads me to believe that it needs its glow plugs changed out, that those are in fact due. So let's see how she goes this time after being warmed up here. Got the ignition. We'll turn on that way there. Starts the counter. Here we got your glow plug. And let's go ahead and put that for about... I feel like it's probably already warm. Obviously, you do this for around 30 seconds. I felt like we had to hold it for a bit longer. Now, it's good to give this guy a little bit of throttle and then press the button. Here, by the way, got a nice CBQ, got a little putter troller. I think that belongs to a raft of some sort, but I cannot guarantee. But there you have it. That's the P40 1980 Pearson 40-footer. Also known, this one as the SV Zeke 2. Hope you enjoyed the boat enough to come see it.